I used to think it was okay for me to tell people what to have hope in politically, and many people operate in a way that they know the best and most hopeful route, but our hope is our own, like our purpose is our own, like our heartbreaks are our own. I'm reminded of that every single time someone is awakened. The reality is faced for each individual, all in due time. It's never too late for hope to change. That being said, I do believe that if the essence of spirit is missing in your politic, then your foundation will always inherently be faulty. I think about the human spirit in terms of rallies that are labeled as protest, and that for many people, maybe less these days, but I would definitely say over the past 6 years. However, for a lot of people, those couple of times of showing up to rallies, which were labeled as protests, and that was the few times that their spirit were a part of the politic, of them embodying their politic. Not the people who are organizing these events per se, but y'all get what I'm saying, I'm sure. I think about the fact that a lot of people's interactions with spirit has been through the spirit of white supremacy and not from the journey of their own spirit. I think about, because I did write this in 2024, I thought about how Macklemore had made that song for Palestine, but was performing in the UAE, contributing to, the propaganda that the UAE has, and who has a direct hand in the genocide that's happening in Sudan. I think about the people in my and others' communities with Free Palestine in their bio, and then going to support your local rapist or your local abuser, or those same people with Free Palestine, Free My People, and all that stuff being your local rapist and being your local abuser. I think about how this nation was founded, if you can call it that, in the spirit, or more so the absence of spirit, because of white colonial ideology and white supremacist ideals, which inherently strips humans of their spirit and the connection to it. And spirituality and spirit as a politic has to be rooted in reality. When I think about the foundational workings of anything, it has to be rooted at least 1 foot in reality. Same thing with spirituality. I think of New Age spirituality when I think about things that are not rooted in reality. I think about how most people in the imperial core have been taught the connection of spirituality through the lens of a tyrannical god. Religious trauma is very common and it runs very deep, and most of us have been stripped of our ancestral ties when it comes to spirit. Having spirituality at the core of my politic means having an intimate relationship with faith, and you need that for change in order to change the world and transform these systems that operate both internally and externally. My spirituality as politic means resisting the urge, manipulation, and conscious surrender of my spirit for something, and instead choosing intentionally, with grace and with small and large steps, to surrender to my spirit. Because all and any work my spirit is called to do is purposeful for me, my journey, and my politic embodied.